Good day, good people, and welcome to my channel. My laughter is medicine. I have to laugh in this moment because I'm kind of heated right now, and I'm doing my best to transmute my anger into something that is honoring the anger that I feel, honoring my emotions and how and you know, whatever is coming up for me, but also expressing myself, because there's just certain things that continually happen, and sometimes I just don't know what else to do. Like I wanna scream, I wanna cry, I wanna slap somebody, but some of these thoughts that I'm having are not super productive. So I'm just trying to transmute my things, all right? So I'm on a lunch break right now, and I work out of two different locations with the place that I am employed with, and I had to travel to one of the locations to help out with an event that we were having. Now, you know, the dress code is business professional. There have been like some learning curves with the dress code, because at first when I came on board, I thought it was I thought it was business casual. Then I come to find out that it is definitely business professional. So I feel like I have done what I've needed to do and shifted and pivoted accordingly to make sure that I'm adhering to the dress code. Now, mind you, I'm at this other location today to assist my team with whatever it is that they need assistance with. They also didn't even tell me that I needed to assist them, which was also another issue. But again, I'm a team player. I know how to pivot. If you need me to be there, I will be there. So I show up wearing a full suit, and you know, right before we're getting ready to head out to go set up for this event, I get pulled to the side, and you know, my dress code came into question. And apparently because of my pants, they thought that they were leggings, but they're actually not leggings. This is a full get up. Like, it's a top, it's a bottom, you know what I mean? Like, it's a suit. I cannot control how clothes fit on me. I understand that I inhabit a bigger body. I have a more voluptuous shape, but I can't control how clothes fit on me. Like, that's just is what it is. And I knew that we were having an event today, so I said, let me put my suit on, because most days I do wear some type of blazer pant combo, but I'm like, you know what? Easy, put the suit on. And I got told that essentially, you know, what I was wearing was inappropriate, and that for this particular event, I can help set up, but I cannot partake in the event. So I'm just like, so I'm good enough to help set up with the event, but I'm not good enough to actually be intermingling with the people and actually help to bring the event to fruition, or, you know, be a part of like the actual event itself. So, you know, I took the conversation in stride, but it just seems like every time I turn around, I'm being spoken to about my dress code, and I genuinely feel that it wouldn't be a problem if I didn't have the shape that I had. If I was just like a skinny mini, short little, you know what I mean, person who like doesn't take up so much space, I guarantee you most of the conversations that I have had, I wouldn't have had. Maybe there would have been like one or two here and there, but consistently since I started, and today actually makes 1 year that I even worked for this employer as a salaried employee. And it's the fact that on my 1 year anniversary of being here, I'm getting told about my dress code. It just confirms that no matter how much growth and personal development I do, people are always going to view you however they view you. So if in the past you've had an issue with them and it was about this one thing, they're always going to be looking at that one thing and see if you're either messing up or not. But to be honest, there's always that, let me look and see like how they're messing up. Like, it's never praise, it's never any type of acknowledgement when you do right. It's always when you do wrong that thumb comes down and they want to like press on you and squash you. And I'm just so tired of it, because once you comment on someone's clothing, they automatically are going to become self-conscious. They're going to be uncomfortable in the space because you have made them now feel uncomfortable. Like, yeah, you know, the conversation was a conversation that you apparently had to had, but the fact of the matter is, I have worn this exact suit to an event before and it was not a problem. So why all of a sudden now is it a problem? Or maybe it was always a problem and people didn't want to have, you know, the uncomfortable conversation with me. But I don't think my employer realizes how dehumanizing it is to always be hyper fixated on dress code and how clothes are fitting on somebody's body. You are judging me based on my appearance and you think it's okay. I get you want to have this look and you want to have this, you know, everybody in accordance to, you know, how we present ourselves, blah, blah, blah. But the fact of the matter is, I'm still wearing a suit. We are business professional. I'm still wearing a suit. Just because the cut of my pants is not what you prefer? What? So I said, you know what? Okay, cool. I let my manager know, look, I'm taking an early lunch. I'm out of here. I feel uncomfortable. And honestly, I'm upset. So I'm gonna take the time to go ground myself. I'm gonna go get some sunshine. I'm gonna release however it is that I feel. And I'm going to, you know, go through the motions. But right now I'm heated and I genuinely don't want to be in the vicinity to even help out, because now it just seems like, nah, I'm good enough to do this, but I'm not good enough to do that. No, I'm okay. So I decided that I'm going to just go to the other location, finish my work day up from there, and then that's going to be that. But I just feel like there's such a, in this space that I occupy currently, there is such a just an over, I don't even know how to call it. I mean, yeah, essentially it really is a hyperfixation on dress code and not enough attention given to the actual work that needs to be done and the validity of the documents that we need in order to get our work done. It's like, you know, people are allowed to do so many different things that cause bigger issues for people. But me and my pants, I guarantee you, if I did not have as much booty in the pants that I do, it would not be a problem. I guarantee you that. If I did not have thighs, hips, and ass, this would not be a problem. And I feel like there are a lot of Black women and a lot of women of color who are curvier and, you know, who have certain, you know, attributes, who are constantly dehumanized in workspaces. And I want to talk about it. This has been something that I have been experiencing for a year, like literally like a year to the day. And it's always something. It's always some type of issue with, you know, what I'm wearing, you know, how I'm presenting myself. And I get like the learning curves that had to happen in the beginning, right? You know, you're starting out in this new field, you know, you're getting your wardrobe together, because, you know, I was coming from a space of being an entrepreneur and being a gardener. So like, what's a dress code? Like, you know, you get up, you put the clothes on, you go about your day. Most of the time you're gonna be in dirt anyway, so we're not hyper fixated on what we're wearing. I mean, of course, yes, we're going to make sure that we're protected when we're working with the elements, but it's more of just making sure that you're protected so that you can do your job to the best of your ability. My thing is like, the pants that I'm wearing do not alter the job, that they don't alter my job function, right? Like they don't get in the way of what I need to do to get my job done. But it's this continual policing that happens, and it's always, and it's coming from women. You know what I mean? It's coming from women, and I'm over it. Like I'm genuinely over it. And, you know, I had to let my manager know, like, I need to take some time I need to get out of the space, because Again, you're telling me that, you know, I can help set the thing up, but I can't be a part of the thing based on how I appear. But then you want me to come work out of an office and just, you know, be jolly and happy for the rest of the day. Absolutely not. I'm not doing that. I'm taking this time to go where I need to go, and I will finish the things that I need to finish. But I'm honestly, I'm tired. I'm tired of this policing, and I'm tired of, you know, being made to feel self-conscious about how I'm presenting based on the ideals of people who just care about the appearance, and they don't care about the character. They can't care about it. But it's just real interesting to me because I literally have worn this. I've worn this same exact suit on so many different occasions in front of the people who, I don't know. I'm just really done. I definitely do feel some type of way, and I just don't want to let that negativity to permeate throughout the rest of my day, because then it's going to affect how I am relating to others and the work that I have to do. And at this point, I'm just like, what am I even still doing here? Like, genuinely, what's the point? What's the point? I continuously, no matter how good of a job I do, I'm still continuously reduced down to my appearance. And how is somebody supposed to really navigate that space and show up fully and be present and help forward a company's mission along? I don't think you can. I don't think you can. And what is interesting to me is that people always want to start the conversation like, oh, you know, it's happened to me, you know, that, you know, I got spoken to about this thing. Okay, yeah, just because it also happened to you, that doesn't make it right. And it doesn't mean that we should continuously perpetuate whatever it is. Like, I don't know what else to do. So I'm focusing on what I can control in this moment. I have the means to go to another location to finish my workday. So I'm gonna go do that. I have tools that help me to transmute things in real time. Instead of just, you know, having a super duper attitude, I'm giving myself the grace, the honor, and the space to really just to dive into how I'm feeling and what I'm feeling, in hopes of getting on the other side of it, you know, of working through it, and, you know, continuing to show up, just because this is a part of my day. And this job, it doesn't surmount to, it doesn't, this is just a job, right? Like, this is just a job, like, job, excuse me, jobs come and go, you know what I mean? Like, this is not the end all be all. And I feel as if, you know, I'm in a space where they want me to feel like it's the end all be all, that, you know, oh, you have to be this way and you have to follow our rules. Like, yes, I am following the rules, and when I follow the rules, it's still a problem. And I understand that I'm not the only person who has been, you know, had these conversations with you know, upper management, but it's just the fact that I keep having these same conversations while I'm still adjusting and pivoting to what they want me to do. Like, I'm still conforming to whatever you guys want me to conform to, and that's still not good enough. So essentially, I'll never be good enough in this space because you have already determined that I am not. And the last time I checked, it's not up to me to convince you that I am worthy and I am deserving. I can't convince you of that. I can't, nor should I have to. You hired me to do a thing. I'm doing the thing. We've had conversations. I've adjusted accordingly, and it's still a problem. So I just need to really need to figure out, you know, how to maneuver this now, right? Like, how do I continuously show up in this space? Because, you know, I have to be responsible, and I have to be, you know, more wise, and, you know, just jumping ship is not going to change anything. It's not going to, you know, make the situation better. But I just really need to figure out how do I maneuver in this space, and how do I show up when I feel dehumanized? How do I show up when I feel a little bit embarrassed? You know, how do I show up when I feel like I am being, you know, under surveillance and the wrong things are being brought to the light, but nothing else is being brought to the light? And I just, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. But my goal is to just continue to do my best to be as present as possible, to give myself the opportunity to, you know, hold space for the anger that I feel and, you know, the bit of embarrassment that I feel, so that I can learn from it and continue to grow, because every situation that I have been in thus far has proven to be a lesson that, you know, is crucial to my development. It just comes to a point where I feel like when you start getting into that pattern of repeat lessons, or you're having like repeat conversations with people about the same type of stuff, it's like, okay, you know, maybe, you know, it's time to take a deeper look into that and to see how we can, you know, transition into a different space, because it's not healthy, and it's making me feel like no matter what I do, there's always just going to be a problem. So I just needed to come on here to express myself a little bit. And I hope that, you know, for those of us who are experiencing something similar, let's talk about it. You know, what has your experience been? How have you maneuvered the space? Are you still maneuvering the space? What was your way forward, and how did you, you know, keep your mind strong enough throughout it all to, you know, reaffirm yourself and to have, you know, that confidence and that level of comfort within self to continue to, you know, traverse these waters that apparently sometimes be a little murky, you know? So I'm here doing the things. Please, what the people say? Like, comment, subscribe, share. If it resonated with you, you know. If it didn't resonate with you, that's, hey, it's all good. But you know, I'm out here doing the best I can with what I got. So that's that.